You've probably heard the saying that it's darkest before the dawn. But like, what does that mean anyway? For real, like really, what does it mean and how does it apply to your situation? Well, I'm gonna break it down for you in a very simple way and show you how the dark season that you're in may just be the beginning of a turning point and a breakthrough in your life. Hey love, welcome to Crystal Clear Hope, your #1 lifestyle channel where you can get motivation, home DIYs, and health and beauty tips all in one place. When I look back on my life and I think of some dark times in my life, I realize that it was truly the darkest right before the dawn, right before my breakthrough, right before the turning point is when it was the darkest. And one of the moments in my life where this was so prevalent and that definitely comes to mind is in 2016. I was self-employed. I had gotten into a car accident which really affected my ability to work, which meant I wasn't making any money. Because of the financial strain and the health issues that I had going on, I became severely depressed. I ended up losing my home. Like, I was evicted. And when I say evicted, I don't mean I just had to pack up and move out. No, like the sheriff came, my stuff was packed up in black garbage bags and put out on the front lawn. And so it's just this really dark time period. Then my phone got turned off because I had no money. And so my god brother had sent me a message to let me know that he had a cell phone that was on that I could have. And so I was going to meet him, got the phone on my way back home, and I got pulled over by the police because my tag was expired. It was expired. I knew it was expired. But again, I didn't have no money, so I couldn't get it. Not saying that was right, but I wasn't just out here in these streets purposely trying to be illegal. So as I was driving off and I got to the house, I just really broke down, and it was kind of just like the straw that broke the camel's back. And I told God, like, I literally don't think I can take anything else. Like, okay God, I surrender. I give it all to you. I can't do it without you. And no lie, y'all, like, I swear I couldn't make this up. That same day I called my sister. She was telling me how her girlfriend had been trying to get in contact with me. Like, yeah, she said that God placed it on her heart to help you and Gavin. She's had a house that's been sitting empty for a while. So I called her, she told me. I was like, okay, cool. So when I met her to sign the lease and get the key, she gave me a lease for 12 months, and for rent it said 0. Legit, y'all. I had a house given to me to live in, 3-bedroom house, 2-story house for 12 months, no rent. That was 5 years ago. I've gotten 4 promotions in that time period. I have purchased my own home. I have purchased 2 cars. I have excellent credit. I am able to be a blessing and help other people. But it all started with me surrendering. Now, the next thing I had to do outside of surrender was I had to establish my foundation. I would spend a lot of time with God, and I would have 2-3 hour Bible studies, and I was able to establish that foundation, because even though I had believed my whole life and I had been saved and grew up in church my whole life, I didn't have a relationship with God. If you are still listening, then that must mean that you are enjoying this so far. So I ask you to please give me a thumbs up as well as share this video. It helps my channel to grow, so it would be greatly appreciated. Next after that was I was in expectation for the things that I was praying and believing God for. Like, I would say affirmations. I would get up every day and say, I am a homeowner. Y'all, I did that legit for 3 years, maybe even 3.5 years. I told myself every single solitary day, I am a homeowner. It took over 3 years for me to become a homeowner, but I never stopped declaring that over my life. So I was in expectation. I have a dog named Jazzy, and Jazzy likes to when she wants something, she will look at me and bark, look at what she wants, and then be in expectation that she's going to get it. So if she wants to go outside, she'll look at me and bark, look at the back door, and then run to the back door expecting me to come and open it for her. Now the thing about it is, I don't always 100% of the time give her what she wants. If I know she'll need to go outside and I don't have time to take her outside, no, you're not going outside right now. Or if it's not time for a treat, no, you're not getting a treat right now. But no matter what, whether she gets it 100% of the time or not, her expectation level never changes. Now see, what she doesn't know and what I know is, no, she doesn't get a treat every time she asks for it, because her treats are actually for medicinal purposes. Because I'm the dog mom, I know this is doing good for you, and you have to space it out. You're supposed to have it in certain time periods. You're not going to be able to get it whenever you want. I know when she needs it. But it doesn't change her expectation if I don't give it to her when she expects it. And the same holds true with God. God knows when we need what we're in expectation for. And just because we don't get it when we think we should or when we want to, doesn't mean that we should lower our expectation. We should maintain that same level of expectation. The same way for 3.5 years I declared I was a homeowner, even though I wasn't. But I never stopped changing my expectation. And just like me as Jazzy Dog Mom knows she needs these treats at certain time, God knows that we need certain things in life at certain times. So don't allow your expectation to diminish. The next thing that I have to do and that you will need to do is to continue to invest in your relationship daily. Investing in your relationship with God is continual. It's not something that you reach a certain level and then you stop. In life, you're going to have to be persistent and you're going to have to be tenacious when things come at you. We can't just fall down and quit because things did not go the way that we wanted them to go. I'm always strive every day to walk in my purpose, with purpose, on purpose. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get knocked down at times. That doesn't mean that there are not going to be stormy seasons. Now, I've given you my story about how God has blessed me over the last 5 years, but trust and believe, there have been some storms over the last 5 years, and I've had to fall back on my own advice. While I was in that storm, I didn't know what was waiting on me on the other side. But on the other side of that storm were opportunities, business opportunities that I was not expecting. Growth that I had not imagined in my life. But if I have given up, if I hadn't have kept moving forward and surrendered and let God take control, I never would have gotten to the blessing on the other side. So if you're in that season right now, I want to encourage you to do the same thing, because if you stay persistent, if you stay tenacious, before you know it, you are going to experience your breakthrough and your turning point in your situation, and then you're going to see the goodness that God has for you on the other side. I am Hope Knows. This has been your midday motivation. I'll see you the next time. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.